That means I'm going to have to replay it. I'm going to have to replay it. What up, Blog Talk Radio? How y'all doing? If you're on iTunes, what's up, iTunes people? Primarily my Stitcher family. I want to welcome up in the Stitcher Nation. It's your man, Tim Black. Let's go make sure all systems are a go. You feel me? We got to rerun that, man. That's just too good. That's gold. Because we got to do it right. We're going to be streaming on Meerkat and streaming. Hey, look, you can check me out on Meerkat. You can check me on IamTimBlack.com for the show. I'm looking for this story I want to print out. Where'd it go? Hey, we got one person here. Where'd it go? The topic tonight is going to be, man, look. I think it's universal. And we need to do more universal topics like this. And I will be doing more universal topics like this. I can't find a story. You know what? It's not that important. It was just funny. Okay. Let me jump over to YouTube real quick, guys. Hang with me. Let me go make sure my people are okay over here. Let me make sure it's streaming. Streaming healthy. More comments below. Hey, we got Joy Green. Hey, Joy. All right, now let's bring this in the right way. We got to do this the right way. Come on, guys. You know how we do. Here we go.
Tim Black. Tim Black.
Uh-oh.
Tim Black. Yes, I am. Two.
Okay.
One. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black.
Meerkat, YouTube. Oh, that's it. All right, y'all ready? I'm ready. It just, lightens the mood, man. It lightens my mood. You know what I'm saying? Gets me ready. Makes you feel good. I hope. But come on, man. Some of you won't feel good no matter what I do. You know why? Because you're stuck in a dead-end relationship. Cut it out. Nothing I can do, man. And that brings us to the topic of tonight's show. Is getting married a sucker's game? Is getting married for suckers? Should you get married? Could you be mine? Should you be mine? Would you be my lady? My lady? My baby? My baby. It was my baby. TJ's like, oh, I got my son in the house. TJ, what up, man?
Good, Dad.
He's here. Okay. Very simple topic. If you are on Meerkat or if you on Blog Talk Radio listening, here goes the phone number, 323-870-4064. Tim Black. Okay. Chico 2258. Shout out to Chico 2258. All right. Jumping over here to my chat room. Hawks in the house. Hawks Tiny House and Mountain Adventures. That guy's trying to gain weight. I'm trying to lose it. So won't we just work it out, Hawk? I just give you my pounds, my extra ones, and we're good. We worked it out. I'm trying to lose weight. You trying to gain weight. Shout out to Aaron Carrier. He says marriage is important. Marriage is important. Cabo Koba Lion Hunter 101 says, your voice is so calming. Got that James Earl Jones, that, I don't know who. Old Spice Guy. Got that Old Spice Guy thing going on. Yeah. Ving Rhames. I saw Mission Impossible. Don't ask me how. I saw Mission Impossible. Okay. Shout out. Happy, joy. Kroom says, happy, joy. See, I told you, Joy. Ending up with a fan club out this joint. Joy. All right. Mr. Blackhearted Soul. Woo! Blackhearted Soul. Lord have mercy. I don't know if that's going to get many of the ladies to come your way, but hey, man, at least you keep it real, which is not something most people do. All right. I think I got everybody here so far. Wow. Okay. Let's get going, guys. Look, man. It's an epidemic proportions, right? Marriage is collapsing all around us. I remember a time, man, when everybody got married. It was just an expected type of thing. But nowadays, not so much. Not everybody's getting married, and for good reasons. A lot of marriages end in divorce. Now, it'd be different if people just shook hands and said, all right, damn it, this isn't working out. You know, I thought we had something. Obviously, I was wrong. You take what you had when we got here. I take what I had when we got here, and we just walk away. But that's not the way it goes down, is it? Man, cat. That ain't the way it's been going down. So. The reality is a lot of marriages end in divorce, and a lot of people lose their shit, their stuff. And that's what happens. And why is that? Because people lie. They lie all the time. They lie like rugs.
Boy, you ought to be shaming yourself.
Boy, you ought to be shaming yourself. I think if more people were honest, we'd be better off. Marriages would be better off. People would be better off in general, whether single or otherwise. But people like to keep things from one another. They don't want to keep it real. And lack of realness is what destroys it. So look, I'm looking for your calls to come in at 323-870-4064. We got all types of stuff stuff around the area and the environment and the news cycle, all this stuff. And a lot of it leads back to people being unhappy with their relationships, man. Look, man, let's face it. If you got a good... Look, for instance, now, I'm not saying certain people weren't already Looney Tunes, right? And I can't say in 100% certainty that these killers and shooters and stuff could have been prevented by this. But I'm going to tell you, it is hard. It's hard to be mad at the world when you got a good woman by your side. Kick it! It's hard to be mad at the world when you got a good man at your side, right, ladies? Right, ladies? Ladies? Hey, Joy, how you doing?
I'm good.
What do you think, Joy? Is it a sucker's game?
I still believe in the institution of marriage. I believe for African Americans, people of color, that it's also a great way to build wealth. We must understand that when we're talking about marriage, we're also talking about contracts. It's a contract. It's a business. It's a partnership. Now, when we're talking about the loving part, the heart aspect, the companionship, folks are not being honest about that, and then they're breaking their union.
Hello.
Stop looking for love to be puppy love and a feeling and a sensation, and I always want to feel good. Sometimes you're not going to feel good. Sometimes you're not going to love them that day. Sometimes they're going to work your last nerve. But we're talking about the institution of marriage, and it's more than just a feeling, folks. It's more than just a feeling. It's where you raise your family. It's your core. It's your foundation. And yes, your wealth. And I don't think we think about it like that, Mr. Black. I think we think about it like, oh, she makes me feel oh, she's so pretty. I mean, you know what I'm saying, sir?
I do know what you're saying. You're right. A lot of people don't look at the financial aspects of it, the stability aspects of it. Like you say, a contract. This is our livelihood. This is how we build a life for ourselves. Not just, is this person good to look at? Or did they make me laugh today? And they're not providing my every wish. That type of thing.
Exactly. It's also a contract. I mean, we must understand it's a contract with the state. So you also get your tax breaks and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to that, now that's a marriage license and contract. Now, when it comes to the people.
Right.
Yes, and when it comes to the people, it's just you and it's just him or whatever union you have. You have got to be open and honest with your significant other. If you can't be real with them, you can't be real with anybody. Stop acting like you can't talk to this person that you're sleeping in the bed with and whose drawers you wash. Get real. Cut the crap. Get real. If you have a problem, sit down at the table. Don't blow up because we're not children. Sit down at the table and talk. And if you feel, young man or young woman, that you are out there and that you prefer this man or this woman, or you prefer one or more men or one or more women, be honest with yourself and stay the hell out of marriage. It's not for you.
Wow. You know, Joy, I think people weren't honest to begin with, so it's hard for them to all of a sudden be honest. I mean, if they were honest at the gate and said, look, I'm in it for this, and this is what I'm really into, this is what floats my boat, but I'm doing this to keep you. A lot of people get married for the wrong reasons to begin with, Joy. They don't really want to be married to that person, but they have kids, they you know, and they're like, oh, damage control. You know, I gotta, you know, so they already go into it. They don't tell the woman, or even the woman doesn't tell the guy, look, I'm doing this to get out of my mama house. I really ain't feeling you like that. Hello?
Exactly.
And he doesn't tell.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and he doesn't tell her, hey, you know, I'm only doing this because I don't want to pay child support. Hello?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
And don't forget, young men, young women, that the person you marry will always evolve and change. 20 does not look like 30. 30 does not look like 35. 35 doesn't look like 45. So you have to be willing to change, roll and rock and change with that person and be there. Nobody got your back like I got your back. I don't care what you look like, because I made a decision not based on feelings to love you, to be here for you, and I'm going to stand by it. Love is not a feeling. Love is a decision.
Love is
Thank
a
you for
decision.
that, officer.
All right, Joy. Thank you, lady. Wow. Joy says love is not a feeling. Love is a decision. You decide to love someone. Wow. Is that true, guys? Is that what it is? Listen, man. Joy said this person has your back. Your back. Your ever-loving back. No matter if your back got pimples on it, they got your back. Got lacerations and boils. And what's that oozing out? They got your back. It's a good thing, right? How many people have that, though? Is that what you got? Or you got a fair weather relationship going on, like somebody with you like, hey, I hope they can take me to the next level. Oh, I hope they could take me to the next level. Hope they make life better for me. I'm so tired of being tired and broke. See, I believe most people, the majority of people, now, you know, hey, I can only base it on my experience. Most people that I know, they want to get married for wrong reasons. They're looking at their time clock ticking, that the baby making machine is going to shut down. They're like, uh-oh, gotta go ahead and get me somebody. Or She may have already 3 kids and have marriages that failed or relationships, never been married, got 3, 4 kids. I know a woman had 5 kids, never been married. Uh-oh. And here come this dumb dude. Bloop-a-doop. Hey, how are you? How's it going? Hey, all right. And she's like, and I couldn't get the other dude. I couldn't get them baby daddies to marry my ass. I couldn't get nobody I really want. But I take this sucker behind door number 2. I take this guy I really don't want. But you know what? He's good for me because he got a house. And I'm going to be able to put all these kids in that house. And that's a good thing. I win by doing that. And his dumb ass, And you know what? Hold on. He's sometimes that guy, that goofy fuckhead, he's not as delusional as people think. He knows what's going on. But you know what? He don't mind being used because he's lonely. That's right, he's lonely, so he don't care if she wants him for wrong reasons. I'm tired of guys acting like they don't know the deal. A lot of these guys know the deal. They choose to be used because they want somebody that bad. They never had nobody look like her. Oh, look at the ass from that woman. He never had nothing nice before, so he's willing to be with somebody who don't really want to be with him. Then, when he comes home, hark, what is that I hear? Oh, baby, smack it, smack it, smack it. Oh, my God. He goes and gets his gun, goes upstairs and gets shocked and shoots everybody. But he knew, his punk ass knew she didn't really want him. She knew, he knew she had eyes for another. She may have had 4 baby daddies, really been in love with daddy number 2, never got him out of her head, right? But he knew, regardless of who it was she was in love with, he knew he was not really for her. But he tried to make it fit. And then when it didn't fit, and she, don't get me wrong, she didn't do the right thing. Because she should have been forthcoming and said, you know what? Sorry, homie. This ain't working. Love you though, buddy. Love you. Love you to death. But this ain't working for me. Now go ahead and take your big ass on up out of here, or I'm going to stay with my mama. I have somebody contact you about your payment arrangements. Happens a lot. Now, I would love to think we live in this world, like Joy says, where somebody would be like, somebody love you so much you could be in the room and, oh, baby, it's okay. I love you. I don't care if you farting. I don't care. I love smelling your farts. Your farts are my love thing. I love your farts. The smell of your farts is fine with me. It's still beautiful. It's the scent, the olfactory pleasure zone. Your fart. I even love your farts. That shit ain't always real, right? People will tell you anything to get what they want, particularly when it comes to security, particularly when it comes to a place to put them kids. Like I said, when they start seeing that biological clock ticking, Let me jump to my chat room, man. Let me see what people are saying, man. Lord have mercy, Tim. Why you gotta be so down about it? I'm not really sure about the fart world. Yeah, Joshua, I got you, man. But you know, it's the figurative thing. It's like, it's not about the fart, but it's like, they just love everything. It's not, you know, to me, when I hear somebody saying shit like that, oh, I love everything about him. What you love about him? This is everything. Everything is marvelous. I'm like, you know, y'all doomed. Because ain't nobody that happy. That shit don't exist with nobody. Like, there is nothing wrong. Like there is nothing at all that isn't fucking fantastic. That to me is a big ass signal. It's like, hey, look at me. Look, you got a problem here. You're not living in reality. You understand? Because if you're looking at somebody and you can't see faults or flaws or things that drive you crazy in context with how great you think they are, if you don't say, you know what, there's some things that aren't great, but I love them anyway, you know, then you're not being in love with the person. You're in love with a fucking idea of the person or something in your head. This, what is it? Tall, dark stranger, this Prince Charming, or this angel. Oh, guys, come on, guys. The angel. Only angels exist in heaven. All right? And I ain't even sure about that shit, for real. But I know no angels walking around this planet. And a lot of guys need to hear it. And I'm saying this in front of my son. Son, there ain't no angels out there. You find somebody who you have something in common with that you can relate to, that you can be honest with and understand you. Not looking for the angel. Oh. She walk around and she's glowing. Oh, the glow. Yeah. 3 months ago, she was on a stripper pole, glowing. Or two guys was tag teaming her back. These things happen. Then when you find out, oh, she's not an angel, I can't believe it. She actually had a life before me. Then you can't handle it. Then you destroy the whole family. Like Joy said, you destroy the whole family. You ruin the contract because you can't accept the fact this person is human. But you know what? People never ask to be put on no damn pedestal. They ain't ask that. They want to be loved, but nobody asks you to put them on a pedestal. And those women, a lot of women make mistakes because they want their man to think that they are angels. So stop leading these guys on, making them believe or leading them to believe that you are this angel. All right? When you know that ain't true. And then when he finds out otherwise, then you want to act like he's betraying you. He ain't betraying you. Y'all both, you know what? You're both wrong. You're both dead wrong. You both know better. Let me see what else in my chat room. Power marriage is the topic. Right. Chris, the topic is marriage. It's getting married for suckers. Come on, man. We got, you know what? Now we got same-sex marriage. They're fighting to get this opportunity to be married. They know what they're getting themselves into. Or they looking with rose-colored glasses too, like, oh, you know, like this is going to be great. So they're sitting up in divorce court. Maybe there won't be kids to take, to split up. I get half the kids, you get the other half. Hello? But I'm just saying, I mean, everybody wants to get me. I mean, the marriage issue is on the front burner. Are we talking honestly about marriage, man? Hello. Check this out. You know what? I got one for you. I know this woman who told me point blank, she said, you know what, Tim? I'm not going to always look this good. I need to get it while the getting's good. I need to find me a man. I don't much care what he look like. Does he excite me? Not quite. But he got a job, all right? See, that's the type of thing I don't like. Because you end up divorcing him and taking all this shit, right? Situations like this lead us to violence. But if we use a little common sense, maybe we'd be convinced that being married ain't always what it's cracked up to be. Happily ever after. Maybe not. But maybe you were never supposed to be. I gotta give it up for myself, man. Because let's face it, guys. Let's face it. Some people are hoes. Yeah, I know the Bible says everybody's supposed to be married and blah, blah, blah. But some people are just hoes, man. They damaged. Some people are damaged. Come on now. Some people are damaged because they just, I mean, when I mean damaged, I mean they're not wired to be with one person. You never know a guy. I know a guy right now. He's 50. He's 48. He never been married and he never will be married, in my opinion. He got 2 kids. He don't need to be married. He is gonna chase ass forever. Leave the F off Ever. Ever. How long are you going to be chasing women? Ever. You ever get tired? Never. You ever going to get together? Never. He is a perfect example. Look, man. He won't be at the club. He going to be at the club until he got no teeth. He in a walker. He just going to be at the club just... Hey, man. My shoes go with the walker. What you think? I'm on fleek. That's him. That's what he gonna be, man. He don't care. He does not care. And you know what? And some people say he's the bad guy. He's not just, he likes women. He loves women. He likes women 20 years younger than him. He don't give a shit. He said to me one time, he said, Tim, I said, man, why you always dating these young women like this? He said, Tim, why I want somebody my age for? Why I want somebody old as me? Fuck that. It's like, I don't know. I guess you got a point. I don't know. What do you guys have in common? He said, sex. I like sex, Tim. That's what we got in common. They look good. And I got a car. And they like going places. And then I take their ass right to my house. I'm just keeping it real with you. Not everybody is marriage material. So the woman that meets this guy thinking, oh, I'm going to slow him down. He's a really nice guy, you know, because he's witty. He's got the gift of gab. He's a great talker. You know what I'm saying? He uses his talking his whole life to feed himself. You know, he's in a business world where talking is what put food on his table. Damn. Talking is what puts food on his table. Obviously not mine the way I just said that. But no, seriously though. So he's good at talking to women. He's good at flattering women. He's good at complimenting women. You know what I'm saying? So women are susceptible to him. But they don't know he's not susceptible to them. Not at all. So every new woman who meets him, they're like, yeah, I'm going to get him. He got 2 kids, but one of them is an adult. Shoot, that's all right. That's pretty good in the market. He's only got a couple kids. It's not like he got a whole football team. Some dudes got football teams. Or at least basketball teams. Or starting fives. They just don't know where the play is at. They just... From Auburn. Coming in at... They just, you know, they got draft picks. They don't know. They're not certain. They got kids they're not even certain about. But he could be mine. I mean... I don't know. I really don't. I was drunk at the time. I know. It's not funny, but it is funny. So anyway, man, the question is marriage a sucker's game? Is my friend an idiot for being that way? Or is he the smartest person in the room? He says when he gets tired of being with somebody, he just leaves. She don't owe me shit and I don't owe her shit. What's wrong with that? When we like being together, we together. When we don't want to be together, we are no longer together. It works for him. Does it work for you? I don't know. Call up if you have an opinion. Look, man, I don't judge people's situation. I mean, some people they idolize marriage. Some people demonize marriage. I think marriage is as good as the people that are in it, in the relationship they have. The worst thing is when you have in-laws and other people delving into your shit, digging into your relationship, involved in their nose just all up in it. Just, you know. Nose all up in your relationship, giving unwarranted advice, unsolicited opinions about your shit. Now, I'm not talking about your random people. I'm talking about people whose opinion you somewhat value, like mother-in-law, your mom, her mom, sisters, you know, brothers, just all up in the mix. I tell you. And I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to put nobody out there, man. But I'm just going to say, everybody I talk about, I'm going to call him a friend. One of my friends, I knew the woman he was with wasn't a good choice. I knew that. I knew she was not a good choice. I knew it because I knew I could hit it if I wanted to hit it. I knew I could hit it if I wanted to hit it. And I'm like, damn, if I could hit it. I'm just saying. If I can hit it, I'm pretty sure other people... I mean, I knew that. And I try to tell him. Like, bruh. But it's how do you tell somebody that the person you that they're with, that they're investing their time with, they're investing, like Joy says, their finances with, they're doing all they're on the brink of this discovery. Do you tell them, hey, come here, man, come here, Sparky, come here, Junior, come here, Junior, let me talk to you. Listen, man, you making a bad move. This is not a good look. Or do you just shut up and let them do what they do? Let them be grown. I mean, it's a hard decision. I don't know, man. I was lucky because this person sort of figured it out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't figure out this person was a hoe, or that they was, that they were hoe. They had hoish tendencies. They never figured that out, I don't think. Maybe they did. They didn't tell me. But other things broke up the relationship. And when it happened and he told me, I was like, great. And that's not because I'm hating. I wasn't hating. I just knew what players know. You ain't making no hoe, no housewife. You need to cut that out. Cut it out. Stop making hoes in the housewives. And ladies, that goes, you can't make a hoe a husband either. But a hoe can make themselves a husband. Yes, they can. And a hoe can make herself a housewife. And she can shed that, he can shed that, and they can walk away from their past. They can. People do it all the time. People leave stuff alone. People grow up. People change. Sometimes they change for the better. Sometimes they change for the worse. But change is up to the individual. It ain't up to you. Well, I'm gonna make him be what I want him to be. I'm gonna erase that shit and put this here. Like they drawing a portrait. Oh, this shit. I don't know. Damn. Purple hair. Nah, no hair. Okay, mohawk. Crew cut. Guys do the same thing. Boobs. Big boobs. Handful. And bad with money. Looks good, arm candy. No. I want somebody intelligent, real partner, but don't talk a lot. We try to change people. We try to change people. I don't know, man. The call-in number is 323-870-4064. Meerkat people, if you're watching, call in. I need somebody from Meerkat to call in. I need to know that my Meerkat people are actually there. I mean, I see that people on Meerkat be watching, but they don't call the show. I need my Meerkat participants. Meerkat. Call in, Meerkat people. Damn it. Call in. Check it out. Since no one's, I guess people could be married. They don't want to put this shit out there. I'll tell you this. I had a good friend known for, well, back in the day he was a good friend. We kind of grow apart. How time will separate people. He was a military dude. This guy had the worst wife on the planet. If you watch it, man, I'm sorry, man, but it's okay, because now they're divorced. This woman wouldn't let this man do nada. She didn't let him dress himself. It was sad. He was a grown-ass man. This woman had done nothing for him except pop a baby out of her uterus. And she didn't do that for him. She did that for herself, too. People don't have babies for you unless they paid surrogates. Tired of people making it seem like people have babies for you, like they have babies for you. I gave you a child. No. You gave us a child. You gave a child to the world. You gave a child life. You ain't just give it to me. If it's mine, okay, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to keep my money too. No, it's my baby. Oh, okay. I thought you just said you gave me a child. See what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? But anyway, that's all she did for him. That's all they did in the relationship. Only that was it. They had a child. She ran this guy. I remember going over his house. We go over there, clean up the cars, man. We were in our mid-20s, early 20s, man. Mid-20s. All the guys hook up. We wash up the cars. We go down to the park, hang out, have a couple beers. He be right out there too. Come on, he tell her, hey, come over to his house and wash your car. Come on over, wash your car, man. It was like kid shit. You know, like when you were a kid, you tell your friends to come to your house to ask, can you come out? That's what this grown-ass man did, who was in the military, had been through basic training. You understand? Strong brother, 6'4", cock diesel. Spent all day doing his job or whatever on whatever. You know what I mean? Just strong military man. Willing to take a bullet for the United States, but won't tell his woman to shut the fuck up. Or, darling, just keep quiet. Whatever. Or, please, woman, give me a minute, please, baby. I love you, but give me a minute. I mean, however you want to put it. Bitch, shut up. He wouldn't do none of that. Nothing. He had to lie. He had to have his friends in his mid-20s come to his house and be like, and be like, almost said his name. Ooh, and be like, can such and such come out, please? I see him back there. Can he come out with us and play? So we be washing up the cars, and he be talking like, yeah, man, we gonna have fun today. And we gonna have so much fun. And this is, everybody was getting done. Everybody about finished. By getting in the car, yeah, man, looks good. Everybody look good. Oh man, you got that gleam going on. All right. I'm just gonna call him Sam. His name wasn't Sam, so Sam, it's not you, dog. You got other issues. Sam! Hold on, y'all. I'll be right. Don't go nowhere, man. That was his favorite line. Don't go nowhere, man. I'll be right back. He go away. He be gone. Leave. He come back. Yeah, man. Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead. I'll catch up with y'all later. You know what I'm saying, man? She tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? She tripping, man. Yeah, man. I'll be down there later, though. We knew he was lying like a motherfucker. We knew his punk ass wasn't gonna be down there. Why you gonna sit there and tell that lie, Sam? You ain't coming. You can't come. You know why you can't come, Sam? Because you don't have a penis, Sam. Damn it. Give me an applause on that. And like we said, Sam wasn't keeping it real. That's why they ended up divorced. So, look, the knee-jerk thing, right, is to blame her. Like, oh, my God, what a rotten woman. And for a long time, I did blame her. Like, damn, man, she was like, when I used to think of horrible wife, never have wife in my head, her picture came to mind. Like, ugh, I would just think about her. But as I grew up and got older, I realized he was just as much to blame as her. You know why, y'all? Because he wouldn't tell her the truth. He would never set her straight. And if you leave the demon unchecked, the demon just get bigger and 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 oh shit. And then she step on your ass. And it works with men too. It don't matter who it is. But if you continue to let somebody dominate you, if you continue to let somebody go unchecked, you're just as bad as them because you're not putting them in their place. And here's the kicker to all that, right? The kicker to all that is this. When they find somebody else, and they're going to find somebody else, guess what? It'll be somebody willing to say what you're not willing to say. You know how many women I met who just wanted their man to step up and be like, look, hey, I mean, you ain't got to be all crazy. You ain't got to be crazy like that. I kill you, bitch, I kill you. You ain't got to do it. But the amount of women that I have talked to online, on my Tim the Bartender Show page, 80% women. A lot of those types of women who have these so-called strong personalities are just looking for their match. They're looking for someone who's willing to say, you know what? Hey, baby, we ain't going to do this today, all right? We're not going to do this. And if you act this way, you keep this up, baby. I'll see you later, all right? Oh, all right. All right, All right. And just leave. Now, if she the type of person that's going to flip out and do crazy shit like break shit, threaten to destroy your car, threaten this, threaten that, all these things, destroy, well, then you know what? You have to sever ties with her. You cannot allow the beast to grow. You must kill the beast early. And then the beast will either say, oh, okay, I can't do this with this person. That's the sound of the beast shrinking. Or they flip out and you know it's time to let them go. Let the beast run wild. Just run wild, beast. Away from me, motherfucker. Just go. Be gone. And that's a true story. And that's really what happened. And at the end of the day, but see this guy, Sam, this is the kicker. This is the kicker. They divorced, right? Marriage didn't work out. They had 2 kids. They had kids tied up in this bullshit. It lasted 10 years. It should have lasted 2 years or 6 months. Man, no, excuse me. No, let's say a year. Let's say a year to figure it ain't going to work out and you got to go through the thing. You know, it's going to take you about a year because you got to be separated, at least in Maryland, for 6 months. At least. But he ended up divorcing her. They got divorced. I think it was her doing. She divorced him. She had to leave his punk ass. And don't that fit the MO? Don't that fit the MO? He wouldn't leave her no matter how bad she was, no matter how domineering she was, no matter how much she treated him like an infant, like a little boy. He a grown-ass man. He was in his mid-30s by the time they divorced. She had to leave him. And you know what? What did he do next? His dumb ass went out there and got a stripper. Now, don't get me wrong. I like pretty women. I do. I like pretty women. Who don't like pretty women? I enjoy pretty women. I adore pretty women. But you know what? I also adore people who have their shit together. And that's a hustle. Stripping, that's a hustle. And you don't know if that woman loves you. If you meet, look, here's my thing. If you meet someone outside of doing their job, if they do that type of job, if they're a stripper, if you meet them outside of work, that's one thing. But if you meet them at work, dancing, they up there dancing. You up there every day. Here go money. Here go money. How do you know she really like you? How do you know she really into you? And that's the type of relationship you that's how you start your relationship, by you giving her money. You're not supposed to get serious with somebody that you got to pay for their attention. And then isn't that always going to be in the back of your head? Does she really want me, or does she just want my money? Or is she just in a situation because she need to find a different career path and she hasn't yet, and here you come. And what I tell you about them suckers, I told you the sucker, hey, how are you? Hi, hey, baby, how are you? Ooh, you look good. Whoa, boys ain't gonna believe this. Oh, they not gonna believe this. They not gonna believe it. Look who I got. Mom, look who I got for us. You big dumb fucker. Why you bringing that hoe up in my house? Oh, Mom, come on, don't talk to my lady like that. Come on, Mom, she love me. Mom tried to warn you, but see, it's a cycle. He was browbeaten with his mom. He goes out, he finds the same type of woman. Now he gets with the stripper, who does the same thing too. She uses him, manipulates him. And you know, at the end of the day, that's his thing. I know that's a little bit off topic, but that's what I got, man. Y'all need to call up, because I don't know if I can speak for everybody on that. I'm not trying to speak for everybody. I'm speaking from experience of people I know, things I've seen go down. Y'all feel me? But that's what happened. That's what he did. He ended up with a stripper, and me and my brother, we talked about it. Be like, man, you know, dang, this, I can't believe he did that. He married that woman who slept with all those guys. And she's stripping. Everybody knew. Everybody slept with her. She was a hoe at the strip club. He married her. Tim, you know, maybe she makes him happy. I understand that. But what about what Joy said? Joy said a marriage is not just about feelings. It's a contract, right? So why would you go into a contract with somebody with a track record of failure? Track record of failure, track record of instability, track record of just not taking care of business, not in the relationship, in the fulfillment of contracts when it comes to being monogamous, right? Making good decisions with their body. Come on, man. These are things that people do. I mean, actions, past, what they say? Past actions is the best predictor of future actions. Yeah, you ain't know I knew that, did you? Hey, Tim Black don't know that. Yeah, I know that. I know that shit. I know what somebody did in the past is the best predictor of what they do in the future. All things being equal. All right? So when I see somebody, oh, they're always at the club, they're always doing this, they're always doing that. I don't put a pat next year when they're at the club, I don't go, oh my God, you at the club? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Yeah. You don't find somebody who keep getting fired from jobs. You know them, they get fired from jobs. You bump into them 5 years later. You go, damn, what's up, man? Man, I just got fired, man. You know how it is, man. Yeah, I know how it is. I know how you is. You type of motherfucker always get fired, man. That's what you do. You get fired more than an Iraqi assault rifle. You get fired like an AK-47. You get fired like a 22. GTA. You get fired more than a cop. I don't. All right. What? But what I'm saying is, when you know these people do these things, I don't understand these people, man. They're with somebody. They know their track record. Not everybody hides their past, son. Not everybody hides their past. Some people, you know their past. You're there. You witness the past. You're like, damn. Okay. You see it. There are people who see someone's activities. And they think, well, maybe they'll change. Man, you know how hard change is? Do you? Change is hard for anyone. People, and I'm not saying people don't change, but I'm saying people change for themselves. They don't change for you. They don't change for you. Come on, man. Lord have mercy. Let me go to my chat room. Mo man, fee man. Mo man, fee man. Mo man, fee man said, I told people about the stream. Shout me out. I'll shout you out anyway. Mo man, free man. Mo man, fee man. The beautiful one. The wife can cook, but there are things a man should do to be the head of the household. Some men do not know how to lead. Yes, beautiful one says that. Beautiful one, I appreciate you. That's what I'm talking about. Look, man, if you're not doing the things that you need to do to lead the household, then you can't expect to be the leader of the motherfucking household. And when you, look, when you don't do the things, and when you don't do the things, let's stay there. Let's not jump to what the women, let's not do that. Let's stay on the guys real quick. I know y'all don't like that shit, guys, but come on, man. If you're not doing the things that are required of a man to lead his household, then when your woman get pissed off, you can't be surprised, because you know what? You leaving things undone. You out with the fellas. You out with the fellas all night, doing who know what, dragging your ass in the house at 3 a.m, and you like, hey, baby, why you got an attitude? And she like,
motherfucker, get out my face.
You like, but baby, I thought you look. I mean, what's going on? Why you tripping all the time? Why you always tripping? You see, I'm here, ain't I? I came home, didn't I?
Motherfucker, get out my face.
Yeah, you came home, motherfucker, but where you been? See, look. Everybody's had a past. Everybody does things, but you can't expect to get away with shit forever. Oh, eventually the roosters come home to roost it. The roosters come home to roost it. Let me get Joy. I ain't might as well make Joy my guest. Y'all ain't calling up. Y'all scared to talk about it. Probably they in trouble. They got their girl sitting next to them. Hey, Joy, what do you think, man?
You hit on a couple points. I would first like to say, yes, Spencer said. If someone tells you who they are, believe them. That's first and foremost. Now, as far as men and women, we have to learn how to relate to one another. We have to learn how to relate to one another. And I say that because some folks are raised and they have never come into contact with a good man or with a man that has done right. Maybe a male has never come into the house. Or the young man, being raised by women may have not had a strong male role model or even a positive male role model. That matters.
Wow.
I'm the woman, yes. I'm the woman I am today, mainly because of my father, may he rest in peace, and my big brother, who was also my godfather, may he rest in peace. There were some things that they taught me that a man is not going to take off a woman. Now, they weren't trying to prepare me for a thug or someone who was negative or not handling their business or, somebody, they were preparing me for a man. And a man does the 3 P's. Proclaim, protect, provide. This is what my father told me. This is the example that he showed in front of me every single day. And when I got a little wild, when I got a little emotional, he would rear that. And he would say, if you have something to say to a man, it's about tone, it's about attitude. He taught that to me, my father.
Wow. Sounds like a very intelligent man, very wise man.
Yes. And it's like we don't know that almost anymore. It's like men don't know how to relate to their women, and women don't know how to relate to men. What did the Bible say? And I don't want to get all spiritual, but the Bible says women respect, men love. Women you respect, men you love. Now, we always look at the Bible and we get so daggone spiritual with our head up in the clouds that we don't realize that this is a guideline on how to live right here, right now, on this earth today. Very practical stuff in there. Let's get your head out the clouds. Don't worry about the sweet by and by.
You're right. There are some principles in the Bible that if you use them, you can apply them regardless to what you believe is going to happen when you pass away. But yeah, there definitely are there's some stuff in there. But you know what kills me, Joy, is the people who say they're godly, say they are religious, but then they don't follow any of the tenets of the Bible.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do, sir. Yes, I do.
Oh,
You're the biggest freak. You gonna look at somebody else like, oh, you're gay, and you freaking everything moving.
Right. I've seen this so many times, Joy. Joy, you are an excellent caller. I'm gonna have to bring you on the show for real, girl.
Oh, thank you, and I will come, sir. I will come.
All right, now, thank you so much.
Thank you for taking my.
Joy is the bomb, y'all. Let's give it up for Joy, man. She be hitting it out the park, man. Now, look, everybody ain't going to be as pointed at her, but you know what? Just make your point. Make your point. And I appreciate her point because you know what? That's true. Joy brings up a good point. She says, you know what? A lot of people haven't had the experience of being with anybody good. When I say good, I mean somebody who knows what they're doing, right? I'm gonna be, I'm gonna let this ride. Let me go to another caller. Let me get your input. Let me find out what my callers think. Hey, you live with Tim Black. Who's this?
Hey man, this is Hawk. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I hear you, Hawk. What's up, man?
Hey man, about this marriage shit, man, if you guys are really, anybody's considering getting married or even being in a relationship, just make sure that, trust is the number one thing. Because, I mean, for real, dude, if it's just, if you're just putting like a shade over everything, you're not being real, then it all starts out with, falsehoods, and it all just piles up like a big old pile of crap until it just goes fucking kaboom, man. I mean, my ex-wife didn't even want to marry me, dude. You know why she did?
Why?
She didn't want to hurt my feelings. She fucking married me because she didn't want to hurt my feelings. So instead for hurting my feelings and telling me that she didn't want to get married, she married me and lied to me for 2 years. Yeah, dude, for real, man. That's no joke, dude.
So
She turned from like my best friend to my best enemy overnight, dude. She started treating me like an employee she didn't want to fire, but she couldn't.
Oh no.
that's real. That is real, Hawk. She treated him like an employee. She wanted to fire, but she couldn't. She had to hold on to him. Hawk, were you the major breadwinner? Were you the breadwinner?
I was the only breadwinner until she yelled at me one time for smoking too many cigarettes. And then I quit buying cigarettes. Somebody had to get a job.
Okay.
We broke up in about 6 months.
Wow.
For real, man.
How old was this woman how old was your wife, your ex?
She was 20, I was 23, 24.
Oh, y'all were kids.
We were way too young, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Y'all were
dude.
kids.
I mean, for real, man. You know, I'm working on a girl right now. I'm waiting for her to turn 30 so I can hit on her.
Okay. You have like a thing in your head that says, you know what, you got to be 30 for me to feel like, you know, that you know what you're doing, like, you know, you're at this point in your life that I can deal with you. Is that why?
Well, it's like, you know, I think it takes women a little while to understand that they really want to be with somebody, or they want to be with a certain type of person rather than just be with somebody because they seem secure.
Ah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Security, stability. She's looking for characteristics, but she's not looking at the guy, and then the guy that's fun, exciting, spontaneous, all these other things that she values sexually, or she values for intimacy, he doesn't have. And then that's what leads to cheating.
Right, you know? I mean, I don't know, man. I understand women just about as much as I understand the sun, so...
It's all good,
I
huh?
know it's there, I know it's right, but fuck, I don't know why it does what it does, you know?
Right. And you know what? Not everybody's the same. So some women probably, you know, they think totally different. You might get a woman like Joy who appears to like know her stuff, knows what she wants, knows what's important, values certain things, won't compromise. And then you get other women who will compromise all day, then blame you for her compromising, punish you for her not being happy when she chose you.
Women think in an emotional manner. Women, to get, you know, from point A to point B, they have to hit up point C, point D, point E, point F, you know? That ain't like how dudes do shit. Dudes think more logically, and they're like, okay, here's point A, there's point B, there's this thing I gotta do, so I'm done it, and there it is, and that's the end of it. You know, it's not like that with females. With females, you can get in an argument with a female, and then the next time you get in an argument, you're getting in an argument with her over two things now, because now you're getting in an argument with her over this thing and the last thing. Now, the third fight, now you got to defend yourself against three things. The fourth fight, just compiling until you're like, really? Do you really still remember that shit? That was like 5 years ago. You know? It's like, fuck, you know, I'd pull my hair out if I thought that, you know, I wouldn't be able to get a girlfriend with being bald.
Right. Well, Hulk, man, I appreciate it, man. I relate to it. A lot of guys, I know they relate to this call, man, and I'm glad you were here to say it, bro, because guys need to think about it. Don't rush it. Do not rush the girl. If you feel that she don't really want to be with you, wait, or just cut it off, but wait. For real. Avoid a lot of pain, bro. A lot of heartache.
Just show her everything she's been looking for. Because over time, you're going to know more and more and more and more bits of the things that she's looking for. And if those things are you, then you can make her know it.
Not if you can become those things, if those things are really who you are. See what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the
That's what I'm
difference.
saying.
A lot of guys, man, they like, oh, I want to get the girl, so they think they got to do these things. Like, they're taught to, like, if they're particularly guys who are raised around a lot of women, like, they want to please women. That's what they want to do. So they're thinking more about pleasing her than going to what they naturally are about. You can't always please. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to live a life, like you said, as someone's employee. Your whole life an employee. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Thank you, Hawk.
All right. You have a good night.
You too, bro.
Enjoy your show.
You got it, man. Hawk hit the shit out the park, didn't he? See? Hawk called up. That's what I'm talking about. Realness. Not this fake crap you get on the Steve Harvey show, Dr. Phil, all these fuckheads. No. Real talk. We're having a real conversation. There's no reason to leave anything out. All right? You're on the line. You could be anonymous. Just stay, keep it real, though, because people use this. People will be up at night searching for answers, trying to figure it out. And they're going to come across this video. And hopefully what we say here can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? And also make them laugh, too. I hope this person who's holding is a real caller. Be a real caller. You on live with Tim Black.
Hi, my name is Jeff. I heard you get it.
That was the fastest I've ever heard a human being speak.
He knew I was going to hang up on his ass.
I want to see him and Busta Rhymes go hand to hand in a freestyle. Like, that'd be hilarious.
It's like Twister, right?
Yeah.
What did he say, though?
I don't know. Oh, man, that's
These
perfect.
guys are getting dared to call up on my
fluent.
show.
He's fluent in gibberish.
He's fluent in gibberish.
I've noticed something funny about the whole relationship and divorce thing. Like last year, I went to a party, one of my birthday party with my friend Joe, and he invited a lot of his family there, and his cousin was there, and I got in a conversation with him, and he was all like, oh yeah, I recently got divorced and stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and he was like, I'm not. I'm like, and that's when I realized that it's not always like a super, terrible thing. Like if they're both mutual and they both understand that as adults that this is what they need or they made a mistake in the relationship, then there's nothing wrong with admitting the mistakes and saying, okay, we made an oopsie, we need to scratch this out and move on as adults and come back maybe later or something.
Or something, right.
Something like that. People who can find solutions like that always proves that there's no bad feelings like that. Adults can still come together and talk like people.
Yeah. The problem is when people don't have, it sounds like those two people, that couple, had their stuff in order.
Yeah.
Typically, one person's got their life in order, the other person kind of doesn't. They wait until they get a car, or they wait until they get out of school, or they wait until this happens, or maybe wait till the child turns 3, wait till the child can talk, we'll wait till the child goes to elementary school, we'll wait till the child is in high school, we'll wait till the child graduates college. I mean, we don't want to disrupt the child's life. We'll wait till this, we'll wait till that, we'll wait till my dog grows up, we'll wait till we paint the house, we'll wait till we sell the house, we'll wait till Obama's in office, we'll wait till Obama leaves office, we'll wait till Trump gets elected. Oh. Joking. All right, I got a call. Let me take this call. It better not be. Hey, welcome to Tim Black Live. Who is this?
Hi, hello, my name is Jose.
What you say?
Hello, my name is something.
Your name is who?
Jose.
My name is who? Boy.
Boy, if you don't.
You're a faggot.
Wow. Wow.
This is what we got to deal with, man.
He came out fast. Okay. Just out the blue.
See, I'm gonna put this number on my monitor. There we go.
He's on the do not pick up list.
Do not pick up list.
He got banned.
Let's see, man, if we can do this the right way. Pedophilia is no joke. If your father touched you in your private parts and he never served time and now you've been set free to roam the world, half a chromosome short, now you've an asshole the size of this. You found a number to a program on the internet, the Tim Black Show. You call up to harass him because you hate the father who left your asshole the size of this. I understand what you're going through, but I am not qualified to help you. May I suggest procto exam, colon exam, foreign objects, or just go be alone somewhere on a mountain or a cliff. It's really not my job to deal with your issue. But I thank you for calling. I'm sorry your dad touched you. All right, guys, that wasn't funny, but I don't know, man. I'm just tired of getting trolled by these little kids, man.
I think that was actually the same guy.
Yeah,
That's
it was.
the same guy.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
It's not like even a group of people. That's the same.
Same guy.
Does he just take like a good few minutes to be like, "Oh, the show's going on"?
He used a different number. He called the first time from his home phone. Then he calls from his, and you know what? Maybe we should reverse engineer this shit. Maybe what we should do is we should start calling. We should call back. We should call his mother's house. Because see, he's such an idiot. He uses one phone number, and I got a feeling he uses the other. That's one of them is a house number. So he just hung up. One of these numbers is his house number. But we're going to look that up offline and find out who he is. And I'm going to talk to his dad and say, Dad, why'd you fuck your son? Why'd you beat your son with a rubber pipe, a rubber hose for half his life, and sleep with your sister and make him, and these questions we need to get to the bottom of. But anyway, guys, look. The point is this, man. As Hawk said, as Joyce said, look, man. Oh, hold on. I had a story. I wanted to say before Hawk called up. I'm glad Hawk called, but it was a story. Damn, it'll come back to me. Something that was a good marriage story. Something I knew about marriage, about a marriage that really went south. It'll come back. But look, that's the question, guys. Is getting married a sucker's game? It sounds like it's not a sucker's game if you do it the right way, but so many people do it the wrong way nowadays. They go on it with the wrong expectations. They don't go on it with their eyes open. They go on it unprepared. The person they're with, sounds like age is an issue. If you get with someone and you're both too young to like really make an informed decision. I mean, Hawk said he feel like she married him because she just wanted to be nice to him. Yeah, nice all the way up until the point where she almost destroyed his life, or really greatly wasted his time. That's my biggest thing. Don't waste my motherfucking time. Don't waste my time. You know why I'm here. I know why you're here. At least you tell me why you're here. But if you're lying the whole time, then that's a whole wasted life. That's wasted time. Time we could have spent doing other things. We ain't had to be together. That's what pissed me off. Right? I seldom meet guys who want to change women. See, that's the saying, right? Guys meet women, they want the women to stay the same. In my experience, a lot of women, they meet a guy, they want to change him. That's their plan. They'll go in and see this guy and go, oh, the things I could do to make this presentable. And that's a recipe for disaster. Now, that doesn't really work with guys who are strong-willed, who are older, or wiser, more self-aware. Like, man, I'm not putting up with that shit. But a young guy who doesn't know what he's getting himself into, who doesn't know who he is yet, yeah, he's susceptible to that dumb shit. And then later in life, he realizes, hey, man, I'm this person that she made me into being. I walk on eggshells being this other guy that's not even who I am. This is not me. And then he meets a woman outside the relationship who he can be himself with. And see, there we go. There we go. That's how it happens, y'all. That's how it goes down. Then he finds somebody he can be himself. But the problem was Two parts. One, he wasn't fully himself to begin with. Like he hadn't taken the time to be coming to his manhood, to know what he wanted, to know who he was. Instead, he rushed it, and then he gets this woman who doesn't know that people are who they are. You don't need to be trying to remake people. You should not try to build your man, your starter kit man, right? Men are not Lego blocks that you put together willy-nilly the way you want. But it takes, some people just don't get it. Oh, okay, here goes one. There are some women, because I talked earlier about the women that want the guys to be stronger and this and that and that. You know what? Being strong for a woman is a luxury. It's a luxury. Too many women think, okay, I'm a strong woman, so I need me a strong man. You know what? Being strong for you is a luxury. All right? That requires effort. And not everybody wants to put forth the effort. It's not always that they're lacking strength. Not always are men willing to put forth the extra effort into you. Case in point. All right? I'll go there. This woman one time, met her at a club. This is pre-you, TJ. Pre-you. Met this woman at a club, which is bad off the break, right? Look, how many stories of breakup start with this? Well, I met this woman at a club. You know, we met at a jam, a house party, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure some people have good stories ending, you know, that start with that, right? Not this one. This one doesn't end bad or well. It just ends. Check it out. This woman was cute, attractive, beautiful woman, right? Met her outside of a club. Didn't dance with her at the club, didn't know her at the club, just saw her coming out, talked to her, we exchanged numbers, called her up, whatever. So we talked a lot, and she had an interesting job. Remember, she was like an EMT. She always had these great stories, you know, of things that went on during the day. It was like, wow, she really lived a life of adventure, a life, you know, so she was interesting. You know, she's always doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And I had a regular job, like a 9 to 5. I go to work, put on the shirt and tie type of job, and this woman had a different. So it attracted me because we were interesting, we were different, you know. At the time, I was writing a lot on the side, and that was interesting to her. She had a guy who had a 9 to 5, and he was a writer, and she was an active woman. She had one child, and she was an EMT. It was cool, it was great, you know. So I'm over a house one night, right, and we, you know, just over a house, and something went on. Some was a conversation, like it was like, look, let's go to this place or let's go to that place. It was like go out to eat or something. And I was like, well, you know, I asked her the question I shouldn't have asked her was, so where do you want to go? To me, that seemed like a very reasonable, acceptable question to ask a woman. Going out to eat, where do you want to go? Do you believe that question turned into the reason why we no longer spoke to each other? Because she felt I should be telling her where we going instead of asking her where we going. Actually, I didn't know where to go. Like I didn't have a plan to where to take her. I didn't eat out that much. Now I could have said, let's go to, you know, I don't know, what's that Italian place? Not Carrabba's, though, the other one. I could have said, let's go to Olive Garden. I didn't want to go to Olive Garden. I couldn't think of any good places. And it was kind of spur of the moment. But me asking you, where should we go, should not be an indication of me being this weak-ass dude. I'm far from, I was not a weak-ass dude. I just really didn't think out where we were going. It's not the first time we've been around each other. That should have been cool. But for whatever reason, this strong woman, this strong, and I say this strong black woman, this woman would not let it, it really bothered her. To the point where she flipped off. And she's like, be a man. Hey. Talking to me, bitch? Because see, now I became really a man then. You know what I'm saying? I became more than a man. I became a motherfucker because, what? Be a man? Bitch, you live here in this hellhole where I'm scared to park my shit. I'm a man coming over here. I shouldn't be over here. You realize it takes a man to walk up on the front with all them motherfuckers outside? That's a man, bitch. I don't know you that well. I'm in your house. You probably got a baby daddy camped out in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? I know how shit roll. He probably in the bushes waiting on you or looking at my car or whatever. I'm a man coming here. I should have told you meet me somewhere. I don't know you that well. We've only been out a couple times. It pissed me off. But you know what I did? I did not give her what she wanted. I realized right then at that point, you know what? I don't like this shit. Me no likey. Me no likey psychotic woman. Me no like loud woman. Me no like woman tell me I ain't a man. Though I live on my own, I pay my own bills, I do my own thing. You feel me? All these indications of me being a man are prevalent. But this is what, so she wasn't even talking to me. She was talking to her ex-guy. She was talking to the last 5 guys she met who she felt hadn't lived up to her criteria. And that's what I'm talking about. It wasn't even about me. But what did I do? That's the last time I saw her. Now, don't get me wrong. We talked maybe a couple weeks later. I tried to let it blow over. I'd never been intimate with her, and I really wanted to be intimate with her, but it just didn't work out because my pride wouldn't allow me to shuck and jive, to be in her presence, to put up with that shit. And she tried to act like it didn't happen, and we just keep it moving. She didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it. I just wanted to get back at her so then I could dump her. Let's keep it real, y'all. Why'd I want to patch it up? Come on, y'all. I wanted to patch it up so I could hit it and leave. That's really what people do, like, oh, we had this big blow up. I don't really know her that well. I want to leave with something. People do that all the time. But I'm the only one honest enough to admit it. But it didn't work out in that situation. I let it go. So it's not always that a guy is unable to be all these things. Maybe he don't want to put forth the effort. I knew I could do what she wanted, and I could have went through the situation. I could have grabbed her. Woman, what's wrong with you? Who you talking to like that? She'd have been all hot. Oh, wow, he grabbed me. He cheated. But I didn't feel like doing that. I should not have to jump through hoops to prove to you who I am. If you can't see who I am by seeing who I am, then you don't need to know me. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. Oh, God damn it. But that's what happened. I don't know if any of you have a similar situation, similar experience. Now, if you ask her that story, she'd probably tell you differently. Like there's a show on HBO, I think it's called The Affair, where they show the same story. They show it from the man's perspective and the woman's perspective, and then you can see how different they both remember the events of a situation, right? And I'm sure she would tell you something different. But I'm telling you, she blew it that night. I didn't blow it. She blew it. So she's single now, probably. I don't know. Maybe she found the right guy. She found a guy that would shake her. Maybe she found him. I wasn't him. So maybe it worked out the way it was supposed to work out. She was supposed to be with a guy who was going to jump up to the plate, and that's what she wanted. She wanted a guy step up to the plate, be the leader, take control, hit upside the head, throw over the shoulder, shove some food in her mouth, and then make love to her, help her raise a child, take over the bills, get her up out the hood. I mean, I just knew there was a lot of other stuff that comes along with all that with her. And I wasn't really trying to do it. And frankly, I understand, that was a decision I made. It wasn't that I was incapable. It's just that I just didn't, I I just knew. I'm unfortunately been blessed. I've been blessed with being a guy that the woman act like a hoe with everybody else. Did she meet you? She wouldn't get serious. Like, hey, wasn't that you? No, that was you. I just saw you. You were the one you just had 3 guys that you wasn't boyfriend with, but you was with them. Y'all just said, and then why you meet me? It's gotta be all serious. Why is it? And then I figured out what it was. I was telling too much. I talked too much. I had too much substance. Women got plans for the substantive guy, right? You can't just be the fun guy if you're the guy always running your mouth, if you're the guy always with the substance. Oh, he's building a life. Oh, he's got stuff going on. Oh, he's doing all this. Oh, he's doing all that. If I was out there like that right now, I wouldn't be telling people what I'm doing. Hell no, I wouldn't tell them what I'm doing. What they need to know that for? But too many guys lead with that. So if you're a guy, here goes the tip, guys. If you're a guy and you're looking for a woman, if you're a guy and you're not looking to get serious, stop talking about serious shit and stop talking about future plans. Leave that alone. The good-looking dude at the club or the good-looking dude she meet online or whatever, who she just has fun with and there's really not no strings really attached. It's just a good time. She don't think about no future with him. He don't bring up no future other than sex. He don't bring up nothing except watching the game or watching the movie. He don't bring up anything. And the whole time she's trying to audition him for future plans. The whole time she's going, so what you want to do with yourself? And he's like, that ass. And she's like, well, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In that ass. Oh. So your parents, what are your parents like? That don't sound right. They in Cleveland. But that's why he avoids all the trouble. And you got all the drama, guys. And you know what? If that information right there helps, you know what you need to do? You need to donate to this channel. Because I know I just dropped that jewel. I just dropped that jewel on your ass. The size of a Pontiac. Bam, motherfucker. Y'all better take that information and use it in your life. Now let me think. Do I got anything for the women? Joy said it. She said something. Let me build on something Joy said. Joy said, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Ladies in Meerkat land. Meerkat. Ladies in Meerkat land is a big brother to you. All right? Let me tell you. Let Uncle Tim Black give you some information. Regardless to what you want that man to be, when he demonstrates to you that he ain't shit, accept it. I know it's going to be hard. He hit the spot. He made you go, woo, woo. I understand. You got to be able to do it. That's the problem. And guys know when you go, woo, they don't have to be honest with you. Because you already went, woo. Eddie Murphy talked about it. But you have to. Even if the guy is great, you can't put him in a section of your life, in your mind, of not for full-time usage. You understand? You do not have to choose between being totally alone and being with the guy you don't need to be with. There are alternatives. And a lot of women make the mistake of taking a guy who they don't need to be with and making him be somebody just so they don't have to be alone. And then they meet a good guy and now they all jammed up. Because you know what? Guys don't like meeting women who are just sleeping with dudes that they really, or who are spending time not sleeping with. Nobody needs to know who he's sleeping with. Not like that. Take care of yourself, protect yourself, health, all that. I'm not talking about that part. That's a given. You're an adult. Take care of your shit. I'm saying no guy wants to find out you in a relationship with a guy that you really can't stand, but you just with him. Nobody respects that shit. Guys don't respect that because you can do that to us. You understand? You can do that to us. Stop making guys that should be side pieces or I call you when I need you for emergency purposes, break glass for penis or whatever. You should not be making that guy a full-time guy. You should not make that guy your main thing. You should not try to build a life with that guy. You should stop trying to make this guy be more than he is. I say the same thing to guys, but women do it more. Women do it more, and it ruins their lives because the women are the ones that make the babies. Women are the ones who do that. You will set yourself up for failure. Stop doing it. Like, oh, this guy, he ain't shit. How many kids you got? 3? When the last time you seen him? Oh, never? 1 + 1 = 2. You are too fucked up for me to spend time with. There you go. Do the math. Do the math. And be out of there. It's okay. It's okay to say, you know what? I shouldn't have slept with him. I made a mistake. I'm not going to compound my mistake by being with this guy when I know it's not going nowhere. I know he's not ready for me. I can't make him be ready. He's just not ready. You can't make him ready, lady. He got to make himself ready. You can't make him ready. Shit, factory, for real. Some people will never be ready. I don't give a fuck. Some people, like I said, like my man, my brother, I love him, man. That's my dog right there. I don't know if he's ever going to be ready to be married. You know what? I don't think he'll ever marry anyone. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. If he does, it'll be like Joy said. It'll be a relationship based on what they bring to the table. They are friends. They are friends. Friends. And you know what? That sells nowadays. There are a lot of women 40 and up who ain't looking for this song and dance bullshit. This circus bullshit. Look at this shit. Oh yeah. All right. Right now, go down the shelves. All right. Woo! Hey. There are women not looking for that shit no more. 40 and up women they, you know what? I got my shit. Hey, I got my pension. I'm building my pension. I'm a GS 12, motherfucker. I don't need no drama. Oh, you got a girl? I don't care. I don't need you like that, boo-boo. I see you when I see you. It's white girls. They don't think it's just sisters like that. It's white women like that too. Oh, I don't want complications. I don't, Edward. I don't. Edward, you lack resources. You know, one of my friends, one of my best friends, a woman actually told him that this woman was 50. He was like 32. She had his nose, boy, you could just drive an Escalade through his nostril, just do donuts. Just donuts and shit. Operate cranes in his nose. Yeah, he thought he hit the jackpot with her, man. She was cute. She was 50. She still was tight. She was making over 6 figures. She told him straight up, she said, I really like you. I do, Lawrence. But Lawrence, you lack resources. So this can only be fun. Hello? And she meant that shit. And nothing he did trying to fix shit around the house. Yeah, he tried everything. He tried to fix shit at our house and mowing the lawn and dropping transmissions and shit. Nothing he did was changing that. You can come over and spend the night, but you got to be up and dressed and gone in the morning. Word. And she meant that. All right, so it's not a racial thing. There are women on both sides of all of them. I'm sure of all colors of women, all nationalities, all backgrounds who play by that code. And then you got women who don't, who identify so much with having somebody in there. I just need me somebody. Oh, I need me somebody in my life. I just feel incomplete. Wouldn't happen to be these bills you got stacked up over here, would it? To make you feel incomplete with it. I'm just saying, I mean, I'm noticing that your shit ain't all this shit over here. Maybe that's why you feel incomplete, because you need somebody to help co-sign for some shit. Let me go to my chat room, man. I had fun with this story, man. I know it's Saturday, but shit, I still had fun with it. I was searching it, but I can't. The beautiful one. I'm having a booth call. He is coming and going at the same time. Mal Page Leafs 81. Mal Page Leafs 81 says, "Hey Tim, hey Mal Page Leaf. Hey man, what's up, lady? I don't know, man. I'll be coming up with these names. When people come up with these names, you feel me? I don't know. Oh, yeah, man. Rob, what's up, Rob? Good to see you, man. Right, Eddie said, half, Eddie, half. That's what happens. We didn't even get to that. I didn't even get to that. It's been all over the place. I haven't even gotten to the breakups and the money thing. We even talk about that shit. Oh, we didn't even go there about divorce. I still want people to tell me, is marriage a sucker's game? I come up with all these stories, all these things that make it, that ruin it, that set you on the path for destruction. But have I answered the question? Is there an answer to the question? Probably not. Probably very individualistic. All relevant depending on you, how you feel, what your experience is. You're going to have some people say marriage is a great thing. It's a great institution. A fine institution. A fine institution. Most people who use the word institution, I look at them motherfuckers like, are you being real or you just telling me some shit that you just, it's a fine institution, marriage. Oh, fuck, are you happy? Oh, happy? What does happy have to do with it? What good is I have all my shit. That's what's important. I have all my stuff. That's what's important. I can live indoors. You know? Kroom says, click name about, who's that? Click name about flag block user. Who's being a jackass? Oh, damn it! It's always some asshole, man. You know what? This is probably the guy that's calling up trolling my show, man. And he just typing in pointless shit. The will is yours. The will is yours. We sell dildos. Look at this son of a bitch. Man, block this dude, man. Son of a bitch. Why do I have so many creeps coming up in my form, man? They ruin. You can't have, you know what? You can't have anything nice. We can't. Sons of bitches. James said, what is he talking about? I'm talking about everything. Oh, he's probably even talking about me. Tim has me spitting on my beard. That's right, I got to. The beautiful 11 says she's wasting years because she's afraid. Now, it could be a guy, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping we still live in a society that women are calling themselves beautiful, not guys. Come on now. Is it homophobic to say that shit? It's not. I'm not scared of gay people, but certain shit gotta stay women's shit. I should be able to know that's a woman. The beautiful 11, I have to know that that's a woman. Guys, if you gay or not, don't call yourself beautiful. No beautiful, no delicious, right? Sweet. Come on, man. Sweet, delicious, beautiful, candy. Come on, man. Come on. Man up. Come on, there are gay guys who probably feel the same way. Like, stop being so motherfucking flamboyant, bitch. All right. Yes, the beautiful 11 says, no, I am a woman. And all was right with the world. We don't like you till you're talking about that. Fuck you. Fuck you. I can have my preference for that. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. No, I'm not gonna leave it alone. Stop calling yourself beautiful, guys. If I ever, you know what? I don't think I've ever met a guy who did that shit or said that shit. But DC, I worked a lot of time in DC, and there are a lot. DC is very diverse. All right, any major city is, frankly. So I work with all types of people. So I can interact with anybody. I've had to interact with all types of people. Humpback whales, tiny people, tiny people, gargantuan people, all types of people. Didn't matter. All from everywhere. All right. So look, man, I haven't answered the question. I hope I did some justice. I entertained you, but did I answer the question? I don't even know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all up to you, man. What you think? Do you think it's a sucker? Look, here goes the rule. Here goes the rule. If you're with a woman, not a woman. If you're in a relationship and you think you're a sucker, you're a sucker. You feel me? If you're afraid that you're going to be suckered, Because part of being in a relationship has to be feeling of security, feeling of not being a sucker, feeling like you have something worthwhile with this person. Because you cannot be with someone and be always paranoid that you're being suckered, that you're in a sucker's game. All right? Part of making something work is having faith in it, belief. You got to believe that what you have together is substantial. You have to believe it's a good move. If you don't believe that, if you can't sell yourself on it, you damn sure can't sell them on it, and they could pick up on that vibe. They could pick up on the vibe of you not being sure, right? Not being convinced. That's how I see it. So you have to buy in. If you don't buy in, buy the fuck out. Get out. My man Sam, he went from bad relationship. He jumped out the frying pan into the deep fryer, jumped out the deep fryer, jumped in the damn the toaster oven, convection oven. I don't know. He just kept jumping. What you need to do is jump into a therapy session and get his shit right, and get his head right. Poor Sam. I don't know. That's all I got, man. That's all I have. I don't know. I can't be the Swami. I can't tell people what to do with their lives. I don't want to. All right, TJ? Have you learned anything here today? Not really.
Stuff you already told me.
Stuff I already told him. See, we had these conversations. We talked about it. I think the biggest thing guys do wrong, man, with these women I've talked to, is guys try to be the man the woman thinks. The guys try to be the thing they think the woman want instead of just being the man they are and being confident in that shit. If you're a nerd, be a nerd. You want to be, you know what? That's it. You hear the young people, when you start using words like that, you old as shit. Nowadays, you hear people saying stuff like beta male, alpha male, right? The only all that is, for real, unless they're idiots saying it who don't even know what this is what you got to know. It does not matter what type of man you are or what you're into. It matters if you can double down. See, double down on your shit. If you're a nerd, be a double nerd. Be like, yeah, I'm a nerd, and I like being a nerd. Now come over here and play Dungeons and Dragons with me and take your clothes off. Or, yes, I'm a nerd. I'm proud of being a nerd. If you're a guy who's not into that shit, I don't read books. I hate books. I hate knowledge. I like being who I am. I love me. Now you want to come love me, woman? But come on. Let me come get you. I mean, just double down on whoever you are. And a woman is like, well, he sound like he know where he going. I don't have to have it all figured out. He knows who he is. He knows what he's about. He's sure of himself. He don't need me. Because believe it or not, guys, a lot of women get this bad rap that they're trying to put men together. When a lot of times they're just trying to be helpful. Because you don't seem like you know what the fuck you doing. So they're trying to help you. Oh, we'll help you. Here you go, little boy. Here you go. Get up on mama's lap. Come here. Put the titty in your mouth. Because you seem like you don't know what the hell you're doing. So she's trying to coddle you into being a man. Be that guy. Double down, triple down on this shit. The more you can double down and triple down on it, the more women you will have. And the better quality of women you will have. Word? Now just be careful because you're going to end up with women that kind of just follow guys around like, hey, bitch, why you outside with a flashlight in the daytime looking for me? I just want to find out where you at, Tim Black. You just creeping me out. Stop following me around like that. I said I'd be over there later. Because they're not used to that. Because they don't. You know what? Because that's a commodity. I'm not saying act like you don't give a fuck. I'm saying act like you be a decent person, but be on your own. Double down on who you are. That's all I got, guys. I'm Tim Black, man. Donate to the show if you like the show. Keep the show. Donate to the show. Tim at timthebartender.com is what you do on PayPal, and you go to the Patreon page. and you do the thing, you know. And you know what? And everybody who watched my show, if you just gave $1 a month, I'd be good. $1 a month. That ain't a lot. Just like buy me a pack of gum a month. You can do that shit. Do that and we good. Then I can live above the poverty line. Then, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? That's what you do. Also, you go to Facebook, you join my group, speak on the group. You help me come up with topics. Let me know if you like this topic. If you like topics like this, these are general topics that we all know about. I know it's Saturday night. A lot of people watching. Here's a UFC fight going on pay-per-view. There's other stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how many people watch tonight because it's a busy night or weekend night. But, hey, all right. Join my Facebook group if you're on Meerkat. Meerkat, go to Speak On It group on Facebook. And you have a say because it's not just about me. It's about we. That's why I love this channel. That's why we're going to grow because it's about all of us. All right. Fantastic, man. Make sure y'all follow me. Follow my workout plan. I got a 90-day workout challenge. I got a 90-day challenge for the shows, but also 90-day. So I decided a 90-day challenge on my workout. So I've been working out, man. Keep inspiring me. Watch my videos, comment, keep me going, man. You guys help motivate me. And with that, let's see. Oh, let me give a shout out to Aaron Orion. That's his name, Aaron Orion. Aaron Orion. Now, Aaron, I hope you are watching. He's one of my guys in my Facebook group. He has some topics he wanted me to cover. We're going to get to them next week, Aaron. All right, Aaron. Aaron Orion. Good guy. And all my guys in the chat room, I've been shouting you out totally. You guys are great, man. Thank you so much for watching the show and contributing and calling in. Joy Green, excellent call. Hawk, thank you for calling, sharing your story, man. You guys make the show what it is, man. That's it. I'm out. Let's get that intro music, man.
Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. 2, 1. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black.
Yeah, we did this shit again. Got him.